This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake that fire.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Sway in the morning. Skins. Shade 45. We're talking about a new campaign, Stop Sucking, DB.
I wanted to ask because there's only a few celebrities that I can think of offhand who are actually serious about the environment, like Leonardo DiCaprio, yourself. I'm just wondering, though, for guys who do take it serious and do actively, campaign for people to start changing the, ways that are ruining the environment, is it a deal breaker when you meet a girl and she's using straws and refuses to be clean and things like that, or do you just kind of like let them be themselves?
You know what? I see it as an opportunity. If somebody, hasn't quite become woke, it's an opportunity to nudge them up awake. But I think if somebody's so hardened and cynical and wants to just let everything be shitty the way it is, then yeah, it's a deal breaker. If someone doesn't feel like they can change the world and make it a better place, I don't want to be around those kind of people.
Let's just say like a million people banded together and said, okay, we are fully breaking up with straws. Is there another cause that you would see yourself just as adamantly standing by?
Well, the straw is just the gateway. Okay. We still got the cup and the lid.
Oh. The triple punch.
Listen, we just started. I mean, we use a lot of plastic. I mean, look, so just do the numbers, right? 500 million every single day, right? So we've just started the straw campaign in Seattle. We've taken 1.5 million straws out of the waste stream. That's a long way from 500 million every day, right? So our goal for the first year is to eliminate 15 billion plastic straws. So we need a big chain to come on board. We're right now we're looking at like Starbucks because we're in Seattle. Yeah. So hashtag stop sucking, hashtag Starbucks, because if they stopped sucking, it would be a huge impact.
I have a question though. Actually, I like the movement and I love.
That's Mike Muse, by the way, Adrian. Go ahead.
And I see you're sucking right now, by the way.
Yeah, you got a straw in this.
I'm like looking at
you. You can't even have faith.
What are you doing?
I am.
You had all that time to throw that straw away.
He was listening.
Well, this plays right into my question, actually. Straws are such a natural part of our day-to-day lifestyle, right? You can take the lid off and drink a milkshake, but we're a mobile society. We move a lot, right? So there's a practicality to having straws. The point of this movement, I'm curious, is it to advocate to get corporations not to eliminate straws, but to eliminate the way straws are produced and made so they can become more biodegradable? Or is the issue just to stop people from sucking, period, which is such a part of our day-to-day lifestyle? Yeah. So I'm curious about the target of the movement. That's what I'm not clear on.
No, well, look, solutions are multi-tiered, right? You got to have ground up, people on the street, people who care, making these demands. And so when people start going into restaurants and say, no straw, and they don't take the straw because it's an environmental reason, then the companies hear that, right? So we also need companies to make it easier so that we don't always have to be fighting for a clean ocean. It's just naturally part of, so it's a systemic issue and it needs systems change. So yeah, if Starbucks gave you a compostable, marine-friendly straw, then you wouldn't have to complain.
It's not
right
about
now.
the straw.
That's not. So, part of this campaign is to say, yeah, we want governments to be stricter and stronger, and allow companies to make the right choices by creating the opportunity for them to do so. But also, companies have to step up.
Okay. What are you going to do with that straw? Man, throw the straw away, bro. just throw the... Get rid of the straw, man. It's Adrian's here. Get rid of the straw, man. Get rid of the straw. Stop sucking.
Stop sucking. Yeah, no, I support the movement. Well, I was curious I'm legit. I was curious about the movement. I think it's a great movement, and I think that it is impacting our environment. So I think it's important that we're making sure that the right people are at the conversation at the table, right? Which is manufacturing companies, right?
Absolutely.
Which is those who produce the straws, right? Because it's difficult to change the lifestyle of human nature and human condition.
Toby's on the line from Detroit.
Toby, that's OQ brother.
Toby, your name's Toby?
How you doing?
Kunta fuck to not have that name. Toby. What up, Toby?
Oh, yeah, not Kunda Kinte.
Okay. Adrian's like, you ever see Roots?
Yeah, of
course.
Kunta.
What's your name? All right, go ahead, Toby.
Basically, we switched over to metal straws, so We just have metal straws on hand always. No more plastic.
And the metal straws
costs a lot of money though.
But you can wash them.
Exactly.
They're reusable. You
Yeah.
just keep washing them.
Yeah.
I got two.
Got to get on board.
Metal straws.
California has no plastic bags even, so there's a lot of plastic, like you said.
Yeah.
Toby, you're the man. Hey, listen, one other thing you can do now, since you've made that personal change, go to your local restaurant and make them realize that they need to make the change. Otherwise, you'll stop patronizing them.
Right. Even a quick one is the plastic bags, like you said, at shopping.
Mm-hmm.
They're everywhere. They don't biodegrade, and basically a problem.
Yeah, and did anybody see that image that's been going around on social of the little seahorse hanging onto the Q-tip?
Swab, yeah.
The Q-tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
You know how the cotton swabs people use to clean their ears? I guess, it's just waste thrown in the ocean, and it has like of somebody lives in the ocean, not somebody, animal in the ocean hanging on to it. It's just like
the
it's
curl
crazy.
in the tail. It was kind of just wound up in the tail of the.
And you don't think about that, but it's true.
Wow.
It's true.
Steven's in Kentucky. What up, Steven?
Hey, Steve.
Good morning.
Good morning. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, how do we get more people to, stop sucking when straws are so easy to get, like, say, through a drive-through of McDonald's or a restaurant. And then you have these people that want to take the pledge, but they have, like me, sensitive teeth, and they can't not use a straw.
That's true. Or if you get your teeth whitened, they tell you.
Listen, there are a lot of reasons why people need straws. People with disabilities need straws at times, and young kids often like and they enjoy straws. And if you have sensitive teeth, you may need one. But there are alternatives, so it's easy. Use paper, use glass, use
metal.
There's bamboo.
Mm-hmm.
There's all sorts of alternatives. And there, by the way, there's something gauche about plastic. It's just so. Something more classy. How about let's class up our lifestyle a little bit? Mm-hmm. Maybe a gold
straw. I like that.
I got two metal ones.
Bling straw.
A bling straw. Maybe you prefer that, Mike Muse. Bobby, what you want to say? Bobby in Chicago. What up, Bobby?
Bobby Digital.
Bobby.
What up, Sway? What up, man?
Bobby?
Yeah, Bobby Digital. My friends used to call me that back in the day.
I know it.
But yeah, me and my wife, we're from Chicago. We like to go out and eat all the time, and the thing is, when you go to these restaurants, they got some dirty glass, and sometimes they don't even clean it. So we need a straw,
Yeah.
But then another alternative is back in the day, we used to drink stuff out of the Twizzler. I don't know who used to bite both ends of the Twizzler off, but I know I used to do that with drinking Kool-Aid and all that. Gives a little bit more flavor too. But, when we go out to restaurants, we need a straw.
Heather, what you got to say to that?
Bobby, I promise you, just the next time you and your wife go out, go sit at a bar for 15 minutes. Watch the bartender. Watch them handle the money. Watch them cough. Watch them sneeze. Watch them giving people their food, grabbing the fruit, putting it in drinks, and then grabbing a straw and putting it in your drink. It will change your life. Just watch a bartender for 15 minutes, then tell me how you feel about getting a straw when you go out to a restaurant.
Yeah, let me ask you, do you love your wife?
Pardon me?
Do you love your wife?
Oh, of course I would.
All right.
Of course I do.
So why don't you buy her a nice bling straw for her anniversary, and you could customize it and put her name on it.
There you go, man.
Actually, our anniversary is on Sunday.
Bobby Digital.
Put your name on the straw and she's
Happy anniversary. That's a good suggestion, Tracy.
Yeah.
All right, Adrian. Listen, everybody in the sound of my voice, just give it. If you think it's so difficult to put down a plastic straw, it's not so much as a straw. He's saying just find another apparatus that's not.
Yeah,
that's
he said you could order these paper straws.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna get.
Amazon.
Try it for a day, and then and post it and use the hashtag Stop Sucking, and then challenge your friends. Like I challenge Mike Muse for this week. Until Friday to not use a plastic straw.
It's not as easy
and
as
I'm
you
gonna
think.
challenge you to challenge the corporations and manufacturing companies to make more biodegradable straws.
No, not biodegradable though. We don't want.
What do you want?
We
to
want
see?
marine friendly. Biodegradable is not necessarily marine friendly.
More
because
friendly environmental straws to be used.
We're recommending
in
paper.
restaurants and manufacturing.
We're recommending paper.
He just bounced a challenge onto somebody else.
Well, that's just weak to me.
That was tag.
Like, just okay. I'll do that. I'll do it. I'll put stop. Matter of fact, I'll send a tweet right now, and then we could. Okay, I'm gonna send it to Starbucks. All right.
Yeah, because Starbucks likes to do healthy things.
okay.
Yeah, I was just reading
If anybody could do that, I mean, if they did it, we'd reach our goal of 15 billion.
I feel like they would.
Just one company, just with Starbucks alone.
I mean, global company,
Yeah,
and they can make a
Starbucks
big
is
impact if they did
huge.
the right thing.
Stop sucking Starbucks.
Yeah, they should. The CEO is just doing.
I'll retweet it, Sway. Go ahead, send it out. I'll retweet.
Okay.
We got
Everybody
you.
Tweet
All right,
me,
we got you, Sway.
Yeah.
Stop. I'm
Mike
at Real
Muse, what you
Sway.
doing?
All the citizens, just retweet me. And I'm at Real Sway.
Okay.
Starbucks.
I'm on Twitter right
Hold
now.
on. What's their social?
I think it's
sure
just at
Starbucks coffee.
Let's see.
Starbucks coffee.
I got 2 metal straws.
Hold on.
All right.
Hashtag.
Starbucks.
Please
At Starbucks. Sway.
Make what is it? Marine friendly. What is it? Make marine. What is it? What am I saying?
Marine friendly.
Okay.
Yeah, stop
Anybody want to
sucking.
buy my 2 metal
Please
straws?
make marine friendly straws.
Highest
How much
bidder.
you selling for?
Well,
Save our planet. Maybe I throw that on there.
How much you think
Yeah.
I could get?
Save
for
our
they
ocean.
use
Save our
those,
ocean.
Tracy. Slightly
Strawless
used.
ocean.
Yeah.
It's like 8 conversations going on.
I'm trying to sell my metal straws to Tracy. Reused though. They used.
By the way, I'm encouraged at how much passion you guys have for this.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good, man. I think it's catching on, and it's like I said, in Seattle, we've eliminated 1.5 million, but that's just a drop in the bucket. It's nothing. We got a long way to go.
Yeah, it's good timing. I was on
And
Amazon trying to buy.
next year, early next year, we're starting 10 other cities. So maybe New York's going to be next.
Let us know. We're out there with you,
Where
brother.
your tweet at, Sway?
I just sent it.
Listen, before you leave, I was just wondering because we had Emmanuel Shrieky come by and I gave her this really
my girl.
long.
She's in our camp in our video.
I saw.
Yeah.
She's in the video. I definitely watch anything that she's involved with, and
wow.
I was just wondering if you could, just tell her I said hi.
Yeah, DB. He'll remember.
Yes, he will.
He's only trying to save the world. He'll remember.
He got time. Shit. Come on.
Say thank you to our guest, DB.
Thank you, Adrian Grenier, for coming by.
Thanks,
we will
guys.
all try to
Thanks.
stop sucking.
Thank
Okay,
you.
great, cool, man. Love the work you do, man. Continued success. All
Cheers,
right,
man.
all right.
Thanks.
You always got a platform with us. Sirius XM. We got Celebrity Wire up next.
Yep, Mystical. These rape charges. I got an update.
Shade 45. What?
Damn. Stop sucking.
Stop sucking.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.
Kilo.